Right, I think I'm live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Truly Myrtle podcast. I'm Libby, and I'm beaming into you from a very hot and sunny Auckland in New Zealand. It's beautiful down here. The summer just keeps on giving. The temperature's dropped a little bit, but it keeps on coming. Anyway, I'm a knitwear designer. I live down here in New Zealand, and I design my under the thing. It's one of those sort of days. Truly Myrtle. I'm Truly Myrtle. That's my moniker. And I also have Wardrobe Toolbox, which is a really fun community to join if you want to learn how to make sweaters that actually fit you and feel fantastic. So, welcome to my weekly podcast. It's lovely to see you. I can see you hopping on. I like doing a live podcast with you because I get to chat to you, like Tanya. Hi, Tanya. How are you? She's calling in from YouTube. I go out to YouTube and I go out to Facebook and my Facebook group, which is called The Hangout. And there's thousands of people in that group and we have a really good time. And we knit Truly Myrtle patterns and with Truly Myrtle colours on the yarn. And it's all just really nice and supportive. Hi, Charmian. How are you? Nice to see you all the way from Perth. Now, the people who are seeing me from Facebook, just if you could put your name at the end of your comment, then I know it's you. YouTube people, I can see your name really well. But Facebook, unless you click a button, I don't know it's you. Charmian, I'm going to talk about that lovely thing that you put in the post for me today. Hi Claire, it's an overcast and coolish morning in Kimbolton. I'm afraid the sun might suddenly hit me here. I'm thinking of rearranging my whole studio and moving over there so that I still have light, but I just swap my desk. I don't know, actually, I'm going to rearrange my studio and so I don't have to have this beaming sun right on me. Oh, hi Terry, you're waiting for the sun to come out down your way. And Tamsin said it's cloudy in Rangiora. Oh, we'll send some sun down to you guys. How about that? Yes, it's Happy Leap Year Day, Barbara. It is. It's the 29th of February. 4 years since the last one. So if your birthday is today, happy birthday, because it's not often you get to celebrate it. But yep, it's leap year today. It's a beautiful day so far on leap day. It's 38 degrees predicted in Sydney today. Woof! That is so hot. I don't know who that would be. Maybe you bet. Hi, Alexa. Good morning. You're just having a late breakfast. Oh, the life of a shift worker. Oh, Alexa. A final inch of the hem of Alex, says Barbara, and you're loving her. Excellent. Barbara's knitting, like lots of the Wardrobe Toolboxes are knitting their pattern that they got in it was this month, wasn't it? Yeah, it was February. Alex was the new pattern, and she's over there, so I can't show you to her. So she's available just to the people in Wardrobe Toolbox for about the next year. They have exclusive dibs on those patterns, and you're going to see that sweater a lot this winter because I am going to wear her to pieces. I think it's going to be really good. She's so comfy, and she's got some fun little sleeves, not too full, but just full enough, and a nice little pattern down the front of the body that gives you that V illusion of that V, which I think is that line a lot of us want. That it's good if you're bigger in the bust or if you have a broader shoulder. It just pulls. It's that line that pulls you in, right? And it's a really nice. Anyway, you'll see it. It's a sunny day in Mooloolaba, is that right? But it's too warm for hand knits. That's what I feel like, Linda. I am perpetually hot right now. I've actually been for a swim this morning. I went for a walk, I got home, and then I got in the pool because I was so hot. So I got in the pool, and it was absolutely divine. It was so cold. It was lovely. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. Beautiful day in the northern rivers of New South Wales. Nice. Good morning. Hi, everybody who's phoning. So Facebook, just let me know who you are. If you're calling in from Facebook and you want me to see your name, tell me who you are. Tell me who you are. Anyway, I was going to tell you quickly. Yeah, the doors to Wardrobe Toolbox open. They are opening really soon. It's the 1st of March tomorrow, and they open on the 18th. So you only get 2 chances a year to jump in. And so one is March the 18th and one is September the 18th. So we're going into season 9. It blows me away, actually, that we're going into season 9. And So seasons are 6 months long. So this is the 5th year of Wardrobe Toolbox. This is our 5th year. So we've had 4 years already of Wardrobe Toolbox. We're just wrapping up, coming around to 4 years, because it started in April 2020 when the world was crazy. And it's been chugging along for 4 years, and we still have so much to talk about. So, there's my mum's watching me with my niece. That's nice. So we have still so much to talk about, and it is so encouraging to hear people saying, I've made something that actually I love it. It fits me. It's fantastic. You know what has actually also been really interesting over the years is to watch people who make something and it hasn't worked, and then we've talked and we've listened, we've been part of the Wardrobe Toolbox community, and they've ripped out that thing that didn't work and they've re-knitted it, and then they freaking love it. And that, I just think, whoa, that is amazing. That makes me feel great, and I think, well, from what I hear, it makes them feel really great too. Hi, Michelle, calling in from Texas. Here's someone. Would the Eros yarn work for Kate? I think Eros would be beautiful for Kate. I think Kate is quite a... she can go either way. Kate has a little set-in sleeve. She's the one I did for Liner magazine. She's a set-in sleeve, a reasonably lowish... Not low, but she has a nice little neck, and then that little rolled band with the buttons. I use those beautiful little mother of pearl buttons. No, shell, but no, they were mother of pearl, weren't they? But they were flat, I think. I can't remember now. And then it had a little patterning on either side that ran down, and she's just a lovely, simple little fingering cardigan. I use a Zalana yarn that had a little bit of a halo to it. I think Eros would be... In fact, Eros might take her next level. Because Eros has that beautiful silkiness to it as well, and it has slightly less halo than the Zalana did, but she'll have that crispness, the fluidity, and she'll be lovely and polished. It'll be lovely. I think Kate can be a very polished cardigan, and she could also be a very relaxed cardigan, but I think you knock her into more polish with Eros. It'll be lovely. Now, Ruth, I've got some good news for you. I can see Ruth Blanchett here. Ruth is... I'm pretty sure it's Ruth Blanchett. I probably shouldn't say this in case I've got the wrong Ruth, but I think it is, because I randomly drew a winner for the person that's getting their super pack on the Knit Your Wardrobe refunded. Remember how I had someone who was going to get theirs refunded? And I'm pretty sure it's you, Ruth. I'm going to have to email you and let you know, but I thought, I just saw you there, and I'm pretty sure it is you. Pretty sure it is you, but now I'm a bit nervous that I've got the wrong you, Ruth, so I will email you if it's you. Yes, it's crazy that it's been 5 years, Terry. I know. Well, it's been 4 years. This is our 5th year. So we're going into season 9. That's what I was saying. So the seasons are 6 months long. So we have March to September, and then we have September around to March. And so the doors open and we start a new season. What you can do is you can either subscribe to be a member and just pay month by month, and the price is going to stay the same as it has for the last few seasons. I'm not going to increase the price. It's just going to stay the same. I think it's about $38 a month, something like that. Around 30, I think it's around that, $38. So it's staying the same. That will be your price for as long as you're a member. So if it goes up, I mean, the people that got in very first of all, obviously, they've got a great deal because they took a punt with me. So you have your price forever. That is how it is. So I am keeping the price the same this time. I just think it's no time to be putting prices up. And you can either join and pay monthly, and you can leave at any time. Or you can get a discount, so you can actually pay less than that by paying all the 6 months in one go in March. And a lot of people do that. They especially if they've been in for a while, they can see the benefit of staying. They love the community. I mean, I think a lot of people, we were just talking about it yesterday, actually. It was yesterday or this week, Tuesday, about there's still a lot to learn, and it's really nice having the support when you're knitting, but actually it's also a really, really great community to be part of. So people are enjoying that, making their own clothes and fleshing out their handmade wardrobe and being part of that community, and they're getting lots out of it. And so they're saying, okay, well, I know I'm here for 6 more months and it'd be nice to get a bit of a deal. And so they sign up for the whole season in the beginning. So that's a reasonably new thing that we've done, so you can take advantage of that too. That's what I wanted to tell you. But the doors are open fairly soon. I will keep reminding you, either go over to Wardrobe Toolbox. Oh, it was you, Ruth. Oh, thank God. I just suddenly worried that I got the wrong Ruth. I knew it was Ruth. The doors open September, again in September. If you want to jump in, what was I going to say? I was in the middle of saying something then. I will remind you again, yes, you can either go over to Wardrobe Toolbox and get on the waiting list over there. If you are a subscriber to my mini mag, which I recommend anyway, because then you get other goodies, you can just go to trulymyrtle.com/mini mag. And that's my weekly email that I send you. It's like a little message. It's not very long, and it's a nice little chatty thing, and I give you links. And actually a new pattern is coming out next week, so you'll want to be on the list for the new pattern, and you get a discount just for the mini mag subscribers. So you can join up, and I will tell you there as well when the doors open and all of the details and stuff like that. So those are the things. Yeah, it's gone by really quickly. Can't believe it's 4 years already. This is our 5th year. So because we started in 2020 and we've got to 24, so that's 4 years. But this is the 5th year. This is the 5th year of Wardrobe Toolbox that we're looking at now, going into. So season 9. Season 9. It's crazy. Kate is such a beautiful cardigan. I've been eyeing her off for ages. Yeah, she's a really pretty one. And yes, so Ruth, yes, congratulations, Ruth. That's great news. So hopefully it's already been refunded. And so she got the super pack from that Knit Your Wardrobe. I knew I had to remember to do it, and I just opened the thread of everyone who got it, and I just scrolled through and I went like that. And Ruth, you got it. Oh, hi, pesky phone calls made me late. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Jack. Maybe it's Jackie. I remember you wondering if you should release Wardrobe. Yes. I remember I was wondering if I should release Wardrobe Toolbox during the crazy pandemic lockdowns. And I'm so glad you decided to do it, says Jackie. Look where we are now. Heaps of us all over the world knitting garments that fit and making fabulous lifelong friends. Yeah, it's true. It was a crazy, crazy time, because I'd been planning to do it and getting it all organised since sort of September of the year before. It was towards the middle to the end of the year before, and so it was really that summer, because we have summer obviously from about December to now, that I really was working really hard on it and getting it all ready to go. And then boom, everything happened, and I thought, flip. I did things like I lowered the price, I turned it into New Zealand dollars. I just thought I can't. The US dollar was going wild, and I used to have all my stuff in US dollars because I started in the UK, and so I changed everything so there'd be a bit of stability, and I lowered the price, and I just thought, okay, well, I just couldn't really put it off, and I didn't really know what was going to happen, and anyway, we did it. And what was funny, one of the funny things that happened was I'd actually planned it because you get a pattern every second month. And so you get a pattern in the first month and the third month and the 5th month of the season. And I'd planned the shawl. I had a shawl ready to go, and I wanted to launch talking about yarn. And so that was some of our first lessons. We really got into yarn and talking about yarn. And I thought, I know, let's do something a bit different. This is before anything happened. I was really keen to get people to dive into their stashes. And so I designed, and I still am. and so I designed a shawl with stash yarn, and I knew that people wouldn't be able to get hold of it. And in fact, one of the skeins I dyed myself with avocado. And so I talked about how to do that. But that was a deliberate decision, because that's where I wanted to take this. I wanted to take it so that you got a pattern and you thought, oh, crumbs, now what do I do about the yarn? And then we say, you can do do it about the yarn. And we talked a lot about that. And so that was my medley shawl. That was the very first one. And then boom, you know what happened? We released it. And certainly in New Zealand, we couldn't even buy anything online. And so people had to go into their stashes. And I was like, this is weird. This is really weird that that I did that, because, yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, that's kind of how we started. And that's how we've rolled with the whole thing. I pivot. I listen to see. We've just done another survey. I try and do a survey every season or a couple of seasons to see what people are thinking, what they want, and then we read through and see what the feedback is and try and meet what people want. And that's the beauty of running this myself, is I can pivot this way and that way, and I can say, oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, let's try that. Or they need, they want more of that. And the other nice thing is that people say, hey, I could be a little guest on your masterclass. And I say, that would be amazing, because we have these guests that come in every month and talk to us about all manner of fascinating things. We just had someone that beamed in from the other side of the world last week, and she spoke to us all about preparing fibre for spinning. And that was interesting even for people that weren't spinners, because one of the fundamental things about knitting is getting a little bit more knowledge around yarn and how yarn behaves, because we're making the fabric. And so when we make the fabric, it's nice to know the fibres that go into it and the production of those fibres, so we understand how that fabric's going to behave. So anyway, I could talk about it forever, which I do. It is a brilliant excuse to talk about knitting and all things fibre related forever. In Wardrobe Toolbox. So if you're one of those people too and you enjoy it, it's just I don't know, it's like nourishing in some way. It's a really feel good thing. So if you want to do that, come and join us at Wardrobe Toolbox. Oh, here's Tracy. Oh, you're nice, Tracy. She said, if anyone is sitting on the fence about Wardrobe Toolbox, I say go for it. It really has so much information and help. Fantastic. Absolutely love the Wardrobe Toolbox community and pay for 6 months. It's an asset to my knitting creativity. And then someone else says, wow, it's scary how quickly the time goes. I know. Isn't it scary? Oh, Tanya, you wish I'd known about me or us and the whole thing in Wardrobe in 2020. Yeah, well, we're here. We're still here. And yes, Lynn, it is a great excuse to have a big stash. We all saw that. Didn't we, at the time, when we were like stash diving, because we literally couldn't even buy anything online. Okay, let's hope that never happens again. I've got 2 things I wanted to show you today. So I've told Ruth she's a winner, which is great. Because of the time and chaos and trying to run my small business, I almost didn't sign up, but also pleased I did. Yes, I'm pleased you did too. That was one of the busiest times of my entire life. I know a lot of people said it was such a nice break, those lockdowns. I have never been so busy. I've never been so busy in my entire life. Anyway, okay, first I'm going to show you my cardigan because I said I would. Oh, look, I'm halfway through a row. I'm going to show you my cardigan as I said I would. I haven't actually done a heck of a lot more because I've been working like a bomb on something else. And so my sleeve is where I'm at, and I've just been doing the body. Here's the body. And I'm putting in waist shaping into this one. And actually, waist shaping is something we're going to talk about. We talk about that in Wardrobe Toolbox. We're really going to get stuck into it shortly. So we're putting in waist shaping, and I'm getting down the body because remember I told you I'm just hot all the time, and the weather is very hot, and my gauge was just going all out the wop with my sleeves. So I'm not in any, I do want to get this done, and it will be done for the winter, but I've just put it aside for a minute, and there's just something funny in my yarn there. I've just put it aside for a minute, but this is going to be the new Ginger Bliss cardigan. They look so sort of scrappy, don't they, when they're on your needles and you're knitting them, and you can't imagine how nice they'll end up looking. But I don't know if I want to put it on. I'm going to lose my stitches maybe. I'll put it on. I'll show you the neck. Oh, actually, I'm halfway through a row. I'll try. I can't really put it on properly. What yarn is that? This is the Truly Myrtle Bliss. This is the Southlander yarn in the Truly Myrtle Bliss colorway. Right, see? It's going to be really nice. You can sort of see how it's going to sit up a bit, but it's not going up because the needle's on my arm. I'm going to lose all my stitches. But you can sort of see it's going to be a really nice little neck on it. and it's got that interesting shoulder construction at the back there, really comfy. I love that construction. I'm gonna do more of those. I really like them. So that is coming, but I haven't really done a heck of a lot more on it. I'll just make sure I haven't lost too many stitches. No, that's all good. So I'll show you that. I'll show you that another day, because I have a few other things to do, and that just gets done in between. That's what I'm going to do. But I wanted to show you something that I got in the mail. And I know that Charmian is here, and she sent me a parcel. She wrote to me and she said, I want to send you some fibre. And here we are. She said, I would like to send you some Western Australia fibre for you to try and spin. It's lovely fibre. And I said, oh, okay, that sounds good. Do that. Hang on, here's Tamsin. Looks great. I'm looking forward to knitting a new cardigan and ginger bliss. I love the colour. Good, nice cardigan. Good, Tamsin. Here's my postie. Hopefully Mr. Myrtle gets that. Anyway, so Charmian sent me some fibre and arrived this week, and I wrote to her and said, it's beautiful, and I've asked her where to get it from. So I'm going to show it to you first, and then I'll tell you where you can get it from. We can open it together. So she sent me 2 parcels like this, and it's called Dreamy. It's Dream with 2 E's. Dreamy wool tops. They're both Dreamy wool tops. Oh, that one is Dreamy wool tops. West Australian, 24 to 26 micron natural colour wool, washed, carded and combed. No dyes, no chemical additives. Oh, thank you, Heather. I was hoping Mr. Myrtle would come out and see you, but he didn't. Here he is. He's a bit slow. Thank you. My postie is so nice. She's just dropped something in my office. Washed, carded and combed, no dyes, no chemical additives. Okay, so there's that. It's a 200 gram pack. It was Australian $20. It's from there's a little mouse on it. Bilby Yarns. Okay, so that's that one. Let's open it and see. So this is Dreamy wool tops. So this is different to the other one because they're all individual and they're all natural colours. Oh my gosh, it's really soft. So 24 to 26 micron. You know, some of the super softest stuff can go down to about 18 micron. That's like clouds, but this is actually lovely and soft. It's got it's a beautiful cream, really soft cream. And then the next colour is probably that one, like a little tanny colour. Goes up to be a little bit browner. And then look at that chocolate. Where is it there? Look at that chocolate. So that's the bunch of 4. I'm going to have a bash at spinning that. So that's 200 grams. That is a nice amount. It would make a beautiful shawl, wouldn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Just spinning those. So that's the first one. That's the Dreamy wool tops. And then the other one is all mixed together. West Australian wool tops, same micron, natural colour wool, same, no chemicals, no dyes. Feathering, this one is called. Feathering. 200 gram pack. So they've actually mixed it all together. Let me show you. Which you could do yourself, I guess, with the other one. But it's also 200 grams, did I say that? But they've mixed them all together. So you get this. Oh, look, here we go. I've got that one, which seems to be 2, the cream and the next colour up. And that is the cream and the next colour up and the darker one. And this is the cream and the very darkest one. That's got 3 in it, I think. It's the very darkest and the one down. And then that is the top 3. So without the cream. How about that? It's really lovely. It's so bouncy. So I'm looking forward to that. West Australian wool tops. Okay, so I said to Charmian, okay, where do people get this from? Because I know you're going to ask me where you get it from. You can only get it from the supplier, she said. It's from Bilby Yarns in Willagee. 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 And they have an email. So you can either email them or call them. I'm going to show you the details on the screen, but I'll read it to you as well Oh, here we go. It says on the back, there's words on the back. Excellent for spinning, felt making, weaving, or wool crafts. For spinning, can also be drafted into pencil roving or staple lengths and then spun. Okay, so that's it there. Bilby Yarns, Bilby Yarns in Willagee. The email is bilbyarns, bilbyarns at tpg.com. tpg.com, or call 089 331 8818. That's an Australian number. It's on there as well. They're open 11 till 3, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays. They're going to post it anywhere in the world. And she said that she goes and plays there. She volunteers there on Tuesdays. Charmian does. So I just think it's lovely and it's really nice. There's a small outfit and I just like the idea that we support a small outfit. So it looks like you can go and visit them at Bilby Yarns, Bilby yarns.com.au. So go and have a look at them too. So I wanted to show you that because it was really, really kind of her to send it to me. And I love the idea that we can have a go. For people that are spinning and you want to experiment with different yarn, then this would be a nice one to try because the colours are truly beautiful. I'll show you these ones, just the plain ones again. They're truly beautiful and they're just they're really lovely, clear. They're clear, natural colours. They're really lovely colours. I love the way this one is more gingery and this one is more grey. They're really lovely. So I'm looking forward to spinning those. I haven't been on my spinning wheel for a wee bit actually, but I'm looking forward to getting back to it. It's a nice thing to do in the winter when I'm sitting in front of the fire and we're watching something on the big screen and I can just spin away on my machine. That is quite a lovely thing to do. Alrighty, let's have a little look at your comment. Hi Sandy. Yeah, the neckline is good. I'm really pleased with the neckline. So of that Ginger Bliss cardigan. So anyway, it will get finished. It will get finished. I just have to chug along at it really. I would like the temperature to drop just a little bit so that I can do those sleeves. Love Alex, knitting my second one. Oh good, Diane, that's excellent news. You're looking forward to the cardigan version. Oh Diane, of Alex, I hadn't even thought about that, but it would make a really nice cardigan, wouldn't it? But I think I'm going to continue experimenting with that construction because I like it with the shoulders, and I think there's a couple of things I just want to play around with the back, with the shoulders, and I've got some ideas. So I'm itching to do so much designing. I'm having a big think this year and about how I manage to do more designing. We will see. Good morning everyone from a humid Brisbane. I love the colour of your Ginger Bliss. Yes, me too. It's bliss, isn't it, that green? Beautiful natural sheep colours, and that micron count is like Corriedale or very fine Romney. Certainly fine Romney, wouldn't it be? It is actually. It does remind me a bit of Corriedale. You know, Corriedale, it does have quite a softness to it. It has a lovely bounce to it, and I suspect this is going to be much the same. So it's really lovely. The colours are white, silver. Oh, here we go. The colours are white, silver will be this one, the greyish one, more, more, M-O-O-R, and natural black, which is really a chocolate. That is like your, it's really it is kind of like the colour of my hair, actually. It's not dissimilar to the colour of my hair. It's slightly lighter than my hair, but it's pretty similar. Those shoulders would give it some structure. Yeah, they would in the cardigan version. Yeah, I love that idea. So, everybody, that's what I wanted to show you today. Congratulations, Ruth. Mark your calendars. 2 things are coming. One, there's a new pattern coming next week. It's Maeve. For those of you in Wardrobe Toolbox who might already have it, Maeve is coming out next week, this time next week. I'm going to do that. And for those of you who are not on Wardrobe Toolbox, it's such a lovely jumper, that one. So, in fact, one of my girls pinched it off me this last winter. She wore that a lot. It looks so good on her. It's sort of longish. It's one that my mum said she wants to knit. Do you remember, Mum? And it's slightly longish. It has pockets at the front. You could make it more tunicky, but it has that lovely patterning at the bottom. It's a yoke. Anyway, I'll show it all to you next week. And I know that the Skeins Epic Sale starts next week too. So it's in Kelly & Co. And that will be in the sale. So I just thought I'd tie up with them so that you could get the pattern and grab the yarn at the same time. I must remember to tell Skeins that I'm doing that as well. Design away to your heart's content. I'm looking forward to more test knits. Yeah, me too, Barbara. Yeah, me too. Me too. So there's that calendar. Mark your calendar for the pattern next Thursday, but it'll be out Friday. So be on my mini mag so that you get the discount. And Wardrobe Toolbox will then open. It's 3 weeks. It's Monday. I think it was 3 weeks on Monday. It's not very long now. I've got a wee bit to do to get it ready for you, but the doors will open. And if you join us, you get to come to our knit night for the last knit night of the month. So I make it so it's after the doors shut, and then everybody can come. So you get to come and join the first thing you'll be able to do is join the knit night for the end of the season before we start the new season. All right, everybody, have a lovely, lovely week. I will see you next week. I hope you stay warm if it's cold, and I hope you stay cool if it's warm. I hope you get lots of knitting done. And I so enjoyed seeing what you're up to. There's some beautiful, beautiful knits happening in Wardrobe Toolbox, in the lounge, and in the hangout. So keep posting your photos. We love to see them. It's really inspiring for everybody to see what you've done with the patterns, and me too. It's really inspiring for me too. So I will see you this time next week. Happy knitting, and take care. See you later, everybody. Bye.